Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act, 2016. Chapter 1, Preliminary, Sections 1, 2. Section 1, Short Title, Extent and Commencement. The Act is called the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act, 2016. It extends to the whole of India. It comes into force on dates notified by the central government. Section 2, Definitions. Defines important terms such as person with disability, benchmark disability, discrimination, barrier, caregiver, etc. Chapter 2, Rights and Entitlements, Sections 3, 17. Section 3, Equality and Non-Discrimination. Persons with disabilities are equal before the law. Discrimination on the ground of disability is prohibited. Section 4, Women and Children with Disabilities. Special measures to protect the rights of women and children with disabilities. Section 5, Community Life. Right to live and participate fully in the community with dignity. Section 6, Protection from Cruelty. Protection from cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment. Section 7, Protection from abuse, violence, and exploitation. Safeguards against physical, mental, sexual, and economic abuse. Right to rehabilitation and protection. Section 8, Protection in disaster and emergency situations. Safety and assistance during disasters, emergencies, and armed conflict. Section 9, Accessibility in voting. Voting procedures, polling stations, and materials must be accessible. Section 10, Accessibility in justice system. Courts, police, and legal services must be accessible to persons with disabilities. Section 11, Access to information. Information must be available in accessible formats such as Braille, sign language, audio, etc. Section 12, Legal capacity. Persons with disabilities enjoy legal capacity on an equal basis with others. Section 13, Support for exercising legal capacity. Right to support for exercising legal rights and decision-making. Section 14, Guardianship. Provision for limited or total guardianship when required by law. Section 15, Living independently. Right to live independently and be included in the community. Section 16, Protection from abuse. Protection of persons with disabilities living in institutions or care homes. Section 17, Home and family. Right to marriage, family, parenthood and relationships. Chapter 3, Education, Employment Welfare. Sections 18-30. Section 18, Education. Free education for children with benchmark disabilities up to 18 years. Promotion of inclusive education. Section 19, Vocational training. Access to vocational training and skill development programs. Section 20, Employment. No discrimination in employment matters. Section 21, Reservation in employment. Minimum 4% reservation in government jobs for persons with benchmark disabilities. Section 22, Identification of posts. Identification of suitable posts for persons with disabilities. Section 23, Schemes for employment. Government schemes for self-employment and entrepreneurship. Section 24, Social security. Social security measures like pension, financial assistance, and welfare schemes. Section 25, Healthcare. Free or affordable healthcare and disability-specific medical services. Section 26, Insurance schemes. Health and life insurance schemes for persons with disabilities. Section 27, Rehabilitation. Medical, psychological, and social rehabilitation services. Section 28, Research and development. Promotion of research and technology for disability support. Section 29, Culture and recreation. Participation in cultural life, recreation, leisure, and tourism. Section 30, Sporting activities. Equal participation in sports and recreational activities. Quick exam notes. Enacted in 2016, aligned with UNCPT. 4% reservation in government employment. Free education up to 18 years. Strong focus on non-discrimination and accessibility. Chapter 3, Education, Employment Welfare, continued. Section 30, Sporting activities. Governments shall promote participation of persons with disabilities in sports. Equal opportunities at school, college, national and international levels. Chapter 4, Special provisions, Sections 31-33. Section 31, Free education for children with benchmark disabilities. Children with benchmark disabilities are entitled to free education till 18 years. Section 32, Reservation in higher education. Minimum 5% reservation in higher educational institutions funded or recognized by the government. Section 33, Identification of posts in establishments. Appropriate government shall identify posts suitable for persons with benchmark disabilities. Chapter 5, Social security, health rehabilitation. Sections 34-42. Section 34, Reservation in employment. Minimum 4% reservation in government establishments for persons with benchmark disabilities. Section 35, Incentives to private employers. Government may provide incentives to private sector employers hiring persons with disabilities. Section 36, Special employment exchanges. Maintenance of records of persons with disabilities seeking employment. Section 37, Special schemes and development programs. Schemes for livelihood, skill development, and financial independence. Section 38, Social security schemes. Access to pension, unemployment allowance, caregiver allowance, and other welfare measures. Section 39, Healthcare. Free or subsidized healthcare, disability-specific services, and early screening. Section 40, Insurance schemes. Government shall frame health and life insurance schemes for persons with disabilities. Section 41. Rehabilitation. Measures for physical, psychological and social rehabilitation. Section 42. Access to aids and assistive devices. Free or subsidized assistive devices to enhance mobility and independence. Chapter 6. Special authorities. Sections 43-47. Section 43. National Fund for Persons with Disabilities. Creation of a National Fund for Welfare and Rehabilitation. Section 44. State Fund for Persons with Disabilities. State governments shall establish state-level disability funds. Section 45. Accounts and audit. Proper maintenance, audit and transparency of funds. Section 46. Grants by central government. Central government may provide grants to states and institutions. Section 47. National Authority. Establishment of national level authority for disability matters. Chapter 7. Chief Commissioner State Commissioners. Sections 48-55. Section 48. Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities. Appointment of Chief Commissioner at central level. Section 49. Functions of Chief Commissioner. Monitor implementation, inquire into complaints, protect rights. Section 50. Appointment of State Commissioners. Each state shall appoint a State Commissioner for persons with disabilities. Section 51. Functions of State Commissioner. Supervision, grievance redressal and awareness. Section 52. Powers of Commissioners. Powers similar to a civil court for inquiry. Section 53. Advisory committees. Advisory bodies to assist commissioners. Section 54. Staff and resources. Supporting staff and infrastructure for commissioners. Section 55. Annual reports. Submission of annual performance reports to government. Chapter 8. Offences penalties. Sections 56-60. Section 56. Punishment for contravention. Fine for violation of provisions of the Act. Section 57. Punishment for repeated offences. Higher penalty for repeat violations. Section 58. Atrocities against persons with disabilities. Harassment, denial of rights or abuse treated as punishable offences. Section 59. Punishment for fraud. Fraudulently availing disability benefits is punishable. Section 60. Liability of companies. Companies and responsible officers liable for offences under the Act. Quick exam pointers. 30. 5% reservation in higher education. 4% reservation in government employment. Separate national state disability funds. Strong penal provisions for abuse and discrimination. Chapter 8. Offences and penalties. Sections 60-62. Section 60. Liability of companies. If an offence is committed by a company, every person in charge, director, manager, officer, is deemed guilty. Defence available if offence occurred without knowledge or despite due diligence. Section 61. Offences by government departments. If offence committed by government department, head of department is deemed guilty. Liability avoided if lack of knowledge or due diligence is proved. Section 62. Punishment for false information. Giving false or misleading information for availing benefits under the Act is punishable with fine. Chapter 9. Special Courts. Section 63. Section 63. Designation of special courts. State governments shall designate special courts for speedy trial of offences under the Act. Chapter 10. National and State Advisory Boards. Sections 64-71. Section 64. National Advisory Board. Central government shall constitute a National Advisory Board on disability. Section 65. Composition of National Advisory Board. Includes ministers, members of parliament, experts, and representatives of persons with disabilities. Section 66. Functions of National Advisory Board. Advise government on policy formulation, implementation and evaluation. Section 67. State Advisory Boards. Every state government shall constitute a State Advisory Board on disability. Section 68. Composition of State Advisory Board. Includes state ministers, legislators, officials and disability experts. Section 69. Functions of State Advisory Board. Advise state government on disability-related matters and schemes. Section 70. Procedure of Advisory Boards. Advisory boards regulate their own procedure. Section 71. Allowances to members. Members are entitled to allowances as prescribed. Chapter 11. District Level Committees. Sections 72-73. Section 72. District Committees. District level committees to ensure local implementation of the Act. Section 73. Functions of District Committees. Monitoring, coordination and grievance redressal at district level. Chapter 12. Special Authorities for Implementation. Sections 74-81. Section 74. District Disability Rehabilitation Center. Establishment of DDRCs for rehabilitation and welfare services. Section 75. State Commissioner. Additional powers. State Commissioner may take suo motu cognizance of violations. Section 76. Powers of authorities. Powers similar to civil court for inquiry and investigation. Section 77. Protection of action taken in good faith. No legal action for acts done in good faith under the Act. Section 78. Power to call for information. Authorities may call for information from establishments. Section 79. Bar of jurisdiction. Civil courts have no jurisdiction over matters under this Act. Section 80. Power of central government to issue directions. Central government may issue directions for effective implementation. Section 81, power of state government to issue directions. Similar power vested in state governments. Chapter 13, miscellaneous provisions, sections 80 to 90. Section 82 Act to be in addition to other laws. Provisions are in addition to, not in derogation of, other laws. Section 83, power to remove difficulties. Government may issue orders to remove implementation difficulties. Section 84, power to amend schedule. Central government may amend the schedule, list of disabilities. Section 85, rules by central government. Central government empowered to make rules for the Act. Section 86, rules by state government. State governments may frame rules for matters under state control. Section 87, laying of rules before Parliament. Central rules to be placed before Parliament. Section 88, laying of rules before state legislature. State rules to be placed before state legislature. Section 89, protection of action taken in good faith. Officials protected for bona fide actions under the Act. Section 90, repeal and savings. Repeals the Persons with Disabilities Act, 1995. Actions taken under old law remain valid. High yield exempt points, SART 90. Company government department liability clearly fixed. Special courts for speedy trial. National, state district level advisory bodies. Strong implementation monitoring framework. 1995 Act repealed, but actions saved. Chapter 13 miscellaneous, sections 90, 102. Section 90 repeal and savings. Repeals the Persons with Disabilities, Equal Opportunities, Protection of Rights and Full Participation, Act, 1995. Actions taken under the old Act remain valid. Section 91, power to make rules by central government. Central government may make rules for carrying out provisions of the Act. Section 92, matters for central government rules. Rules may cover certification of disability, manner of exercising legal capacity, functions of authorities, reservation, benefits, and procedures. Section 93, power to make rules by state government. State governments may frame rules on matters within state jurisdiction. Section 94, laying of rules before Parliament. Central government rules must be laid before Parliament. Section 95, laying of rules before state legislature. State government rules must be laid before the state legislature. Section 96, power to make regulations. Authorities under the Act may make regulations consistent with the Act and rules. Section 97, protection of action taken in good faith. No legal proceedings against government or officials for actions done in good faith. Section 98, power to remove difficulties. Central government may issue orders to remove difficulties in implementing the Act within a prescribed time. Section 99, power to amend the schedule. Central government may amend the schedule, list of specified disabilities. Section 100, transitional provisions. Smooth transition from the 1995 Act to the 2016 Act ensured. Section 101, overriding effect. Provisions of this Act have effect notwithstanding anything inconsistent in other laws. Section 102, savings. Existing rights, privileges, obligations and liabilities are protected. High yield exam takeaways. 90 Act ends at Section 102. 1995 Act repealed. Section 90. Rulemaking powers to central state governments. Good faith protection to officials. Government can amend schedule of disabilities. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.
तेईस तक